Welcome back to Late Nights. I'm your host, Anthony. Today we're going to be testing two different types of water, Saratoga and Pellegrino. I'm going to be testing which water is better to waterboard yourself when you return from vacation. I also have a glass of nice icy cold non-GMO ice cubes, just to keep the competition fair. Should we get into it? I think we should. Ooh, icy. Oh yeah, look at that. Icy cold water. Woo-wee. That's nice. Next we'll be doing Pellegrino, so we'll set that to the side. Here we go. Take one. Well, that was awkward. But not as awkward as this show that still needs to go on, with or without that guy. Now, with me, Anthony, your host. I'm back and I just got home from vacation. I'm fresh off the press. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm enthralled with all that's passed. It's been a crazy week. I wish I was actually excited to be back, though, and I can't believe I have to go back to work tomorrow. I mean, seriously. Has me contemplating calling off a family member just to squeeze one more day. One more iced coffee and down my throat. One more beach argument with my family. What's not to love? What's not to miss? Right? I mean, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Paid time off, PTO, DTO, discretionary time off, UFO, I don't care what you call it. Honestly, it's the only time in your life that you get paid in your adult life to disappear. I'd disappear for free. And in America, you get on average 10 days to disappear. Instead of DTO, they should call them go away, don't come back days. The worst part is when you use your time off, you usually get made feel guilty for using the time. They call America the no vacation nation. Can you believe that? What's it like to have almost 30 days on average in other countries compared to the we get a pat on the back and a passive aggressive don't be too long or we'll forget who you are kind of deal. That's what we deal with here in the US, and it's kind of crazy. It's almost anarchy. I think it should be anarchy. People talk about a war, what about the war on us as humans, as people? We need time to ourselves. We need time to ourselves. Is 30 days enough? I think we should make every day our day. I mean, really, because coming back from paid time off, discretionary time off, or just time off in general, no matter who you are, maybe you're still taking a little hiatus during COVID. You should probably get back to work. It's a lot like surviving a car accident and being greeted by the guy who hit you with, we missed you. You mean you missed me? The guy who does your job for you for far less salary. I'd miss me too. It's a crazy world. We need to prioritize our time off. Welcome back to Late Nights. I'm your host, Antcassese. I'm awkward. I don't have a clue of what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I do enjoy the writing and the entertaining you of most of all. This whole week I spent entertaining myself on a family vacation, which has been one hell of a trip. It's been almost like a real-life Schitt's Creek. I stayed at a motor lodge in California. It was unbelievable. Imagine trying to relax, and every 5 minutes someone's either yelling or crying or asking if there's another option to stay at, like an Airbnb. What's it like? With fewer smells, fewer creaks, fewer cracks, a little bit of less, a little bit of that. I think we should embrace the good parts of the vacation, though. We really do, because otherwise, family vacations can turn out to be kind of crazy. So, I giveth you my highlight reel. You're welcome. This was the ceremonial first meal after arriving at In-N-Out Burger. Maybe I did wait 47 minutes for that burger. That happened. Totally worth it, and 10 out of 10 would do it again. I'm not complaining. I'd have waited an hour. I'd have waited 2. Crap, if I had to submit a job application, wait 2 weeks for a call back, have an interview, wait another week, right? And then another week just for them to process the application to be hired, I'd wait a month for one of these burgers. In-N-Out Burger has figured out the secret formula. Secret formula there is. I love vacationing. Here I am at a local Mexican food watering hole. Not sure, but I hear these spots are becoming more and more scarce. For one reason or another. Here's my grandma. God bless her soul. God bless her soul. My grandma is amazing. We went out to California so that my grandma could embrace her homeland, her home turf. Originally, we hail from the West Coast, my family bloodlines. Somehow, we ended up in Newark, New Jersey, many, many moons ago. And ever since then, I have a longing to go back to our family roots. Here you see is the woman who literally took her shirt off her back. And I didn't ask for it. She just said, I clock out at 1, so you better be back before then, or I'll never forgive you. I can't believe it. The humility of some people in this world. It reminds us, and reminds me most importantly, that I got to do better, and I can do better. I don't always have to just think about myself. As much as I love doing that, there's more to life than just thinking about yourself, and your feelings, and your emotions, and all that you do. What about all the great things you do? All the wonderful things? I like to document everything, but most importantly, I like to document the food. Yeah, I'm a foodie. I know you are too, so am I. But when you're in your 30s and you live alone in this economy, you kind of got to remember what a real meal looks like. There's no guarantee you'll see another. We're just getting started. Right on into my favorite segment about my family. You're missing a lot of footage. Not because of a storage issue, but mostly because and I'm scared to say it for fear of being seen for it. My mother. I had a tendency to piss her off quite a bit, which is pretty funny. No surprise here. She went on strike and wouldn't take more photos of me. That's what you get. The love of a mother. Ironically, I wrote this on Threads, where I do most of my smack talk, if you're interested. Day 1 of vacation. Mom already shooting dirty looks. It's 6:26 a.m. We hadn't even boarded our plane yet. 9 days with family, you gotta love every second of it. It stopped feeling like a vacation, though, at some point. It started to feel more like a hostage situation, filmed by Adam Sandler. Think 8 Crazy Nights style, with less animation and more crying in public. Instead of Whitey, I got my grandma. Love you, Grandma. Way better, too. Way better. I even met a new relatives this week, which was really awesome because we got to bridge the gap in generations of gaps. It was beautiful. That should have been the only highlight reel, to be honest, because it blew me away. And at that point, after a long week, I wish I would have been fired out of a barrel. Speaking of barrels, here's one. Kind of like Donkey Kong style. Just cue the Titanic music as I go down with my regrets and stomach cramps. Looked more like I was trying to eat that barrel. I'll say this. All of the craziness aside, vacation reminded me of something. Something visceral, something important, something tangible. There's no such thing as real time off anymore. We are always on. Not when the world's on fire, families are fractured, and we're at war, even if it's not on our soil. Our time is so valuable. As you get older, you realize just how crazy life really actually is. It's heat waves, borderline alcoholism, and cheap Hawaiian shirts. But damn, it is beautiful when you find the time to laugh through it, which is the whole point of my show, to talk about real things and put a spin on it the way I think we should. It's my time. It's our time that we get to share, and hopefully it lightens your mood a little bit. I know it sure gets to lighten my mood. Maybe I am kind of like the Target, Mr. Rogers. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'm a wannabe Jimmy Fallon. But it's my story, and how I share it is up to me. And how you share your story is up to you. And if you ever want to talk about yourself, you need to know that before you do that, you need to know yourself. But before you talk about others, you need to know them too. That's all I have for you tonight, folks. Thanks for watching Late Nights. And don't forget, never forget to take your PTO. Because we could always use one extra day to do our own thing. That's it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Make sure you subscribe. I'm your host, Anthony. Till next time.